Well, greetings and welcome to Have I Been Pwned? I'm Coach Mike Lattimore, your CyberSAFE certified instructor today, going to take you through opening the Hacker's Toolkit. And this will be an easy to understand, non-technical presentation for digital immigrants. So if you're not technically savvy, don't worry about it. I'm your guide on the side. I'll help make everything easy for you to understand. First off, the word pwned is hacker speak for owned, and it's their way of saying that they own your data, own your information, maybe even own your bank accounts and your identity. So today we're going to learn more about that, and I'll give you some tips and some techniques to help keep you, your family, and your clients or employees safe in cyberspace. But if this is your first time meeting me, let me introduce myself. I am a cybersecurity awareness evangelist. And for the past quarter of a century, I have worked in critical infrastructure for one of the world's largest utility companies, managing their security awareness culture and programs, education, awareness, and training. And so now I'm back in the neighborhood, helping to keep you and your family safe. So welcome to the neighborhood. Glad to be a part of your team. So let's open up this Hacker's Toolkit and see just what's in there. Curious? Great. Well, first, I want to let you know moving in that we're all naked in cyberspace. That's right. As this chart from informationisbeautiful.net will show, there have been hundreds, literally thousands of data breaches with our information leaking out everywhere. Most notably, you can see Facebook, 533 million records compromised, Microsoft, 250 million. This is in 2021. We've got Canva, 139 million records. Another Facebook breach back in 2019 of 420 million records. So we are indeed naked in cyberspace. They are selling our information out on the dark net. They've actually got supermarkets and department stores where you can go and order up identities, social security numbers, passwords, logins, whatever it is you need. So that's the problem. Let's start looking at some of the headlines about that problem. You may have seen some of these. Google recently warned billions of website passwords have been hacked, and how to check yours now. We're going to touch bases on that. The Colonial Pipeline hack was connected to a password leak. Of course, that's that 8.4 billion accounts again. And they got in through an old VPN account. So they'll often get in through accounts that are no longer in use. Tech Republic's reported on the same thing. Consumer Affairs, they say that this new 8 billion record hack breaks all records. Criminals could use that compromised information, so it's important to take proactive steps. And we're going to look at some of the steps that you can take. But the short story to this very long story is that this is the mother of all password leaks. And we, meaning you and I, we've been exposed. So what can we do about this? Well, we can arm ourselves with information. We can become aware of just what they're doing and how to protect ourselves. Let's listen in on this Hacker's Toolkit and see what we can learn.
One here, first time in SCCPF.
I invited Chris to hack me with his team, but they're going to hack me using social engineering, which is essentially hacking without any code. They just use a phone and an internet connection.
We help people with human security issues by testing vulnerabilities for like a network test, but it's for the people network. We test those vulnerabilities, see where the holes are, and then help people learn so they can patch them.
Can we try some of this? Can we try some?
Yeah,
See if it works.
Yeah, we probably could have our star visher here make some phone calls as
Let's
his
do
old
it.
Sure. Do you want to do a sample phishing call?
What's phishing?
Phishing is voice solicitation, and basically what you do is you use the phone to extract information or data points that can be used in a later attack.
Let's do it. Who are you gonna call?
Maybe I'll call your cell phone provider
Okay.
and see if I can get them to give me your email address.
I bet they're good. I bet they have my back. But yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna spoof from your number, so it's gonna look like it's coming from you.
Okay.
Hi, I'm so sorry. Can you hear me okay? My baby, I'm sorry. my husband's like, we're about to apply for a loan and we just had a baby and he's like, get this done by today. So I'm so sorry. I can't call you back. I'm trying to log into our account for uses information and I can't remember what email address we used to log the account. The baby's crying and can you help me? Awesome.
In just 30 seconds,
Gmail.com.
Jessica gets my personal email address.
Now, if I needed to add our older daughter on our account so she could call in and make changes, how would I need to go about doing that? You would have to send me a secure PIN through a text message? Yeah. Well, the thing is, I don't think I'll be able to receive a text message if I'm on the phone. Oh, I'm not on there either? So I thought when we got married, he added me to the account. Okay,
Jessica uses my girlfriend's name and a fake social security number
5127.
to set up her own personal access to my account.
Wait, I'm sorry. So there's no password on my account right now? Can I set that up?
She even gets the support person to change my password.
Thank you so much for your help today.
So she just basically blocked me out of my own account.
I'll get her set after this. All right. Thank you.
Holy
Holy sugar is right. What you just witnessed is social engineering. It's hacking the human emotional system. This gentleman had set up security on his account. He required them to send him a text message with a code before making any changes to his account. However, what she did is set up a pretext that there was a baby crying, which really was just a YouTube video of a baby crying. And she hacked the human emotional system of that agent and got them to bypass the security measures on the account, adding her name, her password to the account without his consent. Social engineering, hacking the human emotional system. And so if you don't know, and you don't even know you don't know, when hackers call you with pretext, pretending to be somebody that they're not, you might be subject to do something that you wouldn't do if you knew you were being scammed. So social engineering is pretty powerful. So all of these passwords that are out there, there's a number one way that the evil hackers get our passwords. And I think this little video is a kind of a lighthearted way of looking at that. And we'll talk a little bit about that after this video clip.
You know, we've been hearing a lot about cybersecurity lately, largely because of what happened to Sony. Companies and individuals are more concerned about the safety and privacy of their information than ever. President Obama has unveiled a number of new proposals this week to crack down on hackers, and he plans to address this in the State of the Union speech on Tuesday. And it's great that the government is working on this, but the truth of the matter is we need to do a better job of protecting ourselves. You know, the most popular password in the United States is password 123. And as long as that's the case, we're vulnerable. So today we sent a camera out on the Hollywood Boulevard to help people by asking them to tell us their password. And this is how that went.
We're talking about cybersecurity today and how safe people's passwords are. What is one of your online passwords currently?
It is my dog's name and the year I graduated from high school.
Oh, what kind of dog do you have?
I have a Chihuahua Papillon,
And what's his name?
Jameson.
Jameson. And where'd you go to school?
I went to school back in Greensburg, Pennsylvania.
What school?
Hempfield Area Senior High School
Oh, when did you graduate?
in 2009.
Oh, great.
It's like my cat's name and then just like a random number.
Okay. Have you had this cat for a while?
Yeah, she's my childhood pet.
Aw. And what's her name?
Her name is Jolie.
Jolie. So like a password of yours would be Jolie and then a number.
Yeah.
Like number 1.
Like my birthday,
Oh, when is your birthday?
June 12th,
Oh, nice. And what year were you born?
95.
Oh, great. So Jolie 6/12/95.
Yes.
Got it.
So you mean to give my password right now? No, I cannot do that.
But we all want to know what it is so we can tell you if it's strong or not.
Oh my goodness. Let me think. Okay, one is Tel Aviv. Yeah. 468, and then Israel. It's only 3, but it's for me it's strong enough.
Ireland, 1, 2, 3, 4. Gemma, 1, 2, 3. Spelled G-E-M-M-A.
Well, most of them are Italian.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. So
Like what's a good Italian password?
my grandma's name.
What's your grandma's name?
Maria.
Maria. So Maria is your password?
Oh yeah, now you know my password.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, the important thing is they learned a terrible lesson.
We certainly learned a lesson about keeping our passwords secure. And that is the number one way that they get our passwords is they ask us for them. They'll send us a text message. They'll send an email, a phishing email. We're going to look at some of those in just a moment. But there's things that you can do to protect yourself. The number one thing is about awareness. It's like learning about the online threats, right? Learning about the threats that are coming in on your phone, these text messages, people sending group MMS messages with 20, 30, 40 people you don't even know. And a lot of those folks don't practice good, safe cyber hygiene. They're clicking links on their phones. A lot of their phones are infected. And if you're in a group text message with some of those folks, guess what? You're going to get the same virus that they get when their phone gets infected. So you want to learn about the latest scams, the strategies and tips and safe practices that are out there, as well as getting tools to protect yourself. Did you know there's security tools you can put on your phone? Yeah, you can save your passwords and encrypt your passwords in the same way. The strategy is to learn how to learn about safe online practices, because that's what learning and mastering technology is all about. It's just learning how to learn. First, it might look intimidating to people, but think back to when the remote controls came out. I know I'm dating myself, but people looked at a remote control and they thought, oh my God, all these buttons, how am I ever going to master this? Well, today we've mastered it and much more. And most importantly, we have to learn how to teach others, our family members, our spouse, significant others, our colleagues, our clients, even our employees. We learn best what we're willing to teach, and teaching others helps to keep you at the top of your game. And that's what supported me over the past quarter of a century. I love teaching people. I love helping people understand technology, and it's helped me to become master of my own craft. I want to talk to you a little bit about some threats called phishing and smishing. Phishing is a fake email, just like this one you see on the screen. It says Microsoft Office Professional Plus, like a 32-bit lifetime license. It's a genuine key for 5 PCs. Yeah, right, for $25.99. Yeah, we know. Here's a text message. This is called smishing. SMS is simple message service, and a text message is communicated over SMS. So we call it smishing. And this is one I got just the other day, U.S. Postal Service. In order to complete the delivery as soon as possible, please confirm the payment. Just click this link. Yes, right. That domain name, USPSMM.com, I looked it up in the domain registry, and it's registered to the U.S. Portal Service, not the Postal Service, but it's a domain that they registered so they could hack people, getting them to click the link. Once you click that link, they can install software on your phone. Maybe if you're doing banking on your phone, you put money in the bank, they can take money out. Here's another one. Hi, your Gmail account is temporarily locked. Right. If I click that link, they'd say, hey, log into your account. And of course, once I logged in, they would now have my Gmail credentials. This email here from Netflix. Yeah, right. We need help to resolve this issue. It says, dear sir, we could not take your payment, so we have to pause your service. And when I click that link, log in with my Netflix credentials, boom, they are in like Flynn. This one here, hi there, ElaineAnderson.club. Yep, goes to a bad site with a lot of naked people on it. Not good. And they install malware on your phone when you go there too. So beware. So phishing, smishing, bad stuff. And there are some ways that you can protect yourself against these threats. The most important thing to take away from today's session is we need security because attacks are on the increase. They're after our information, our money, our security, and all companies must have security awareness. So if you're an entrepreneur and you've only got a handful of people, you have to have security awareness training for your folks. So says the federal sentencing guidelines. All of our information that's stolen is now for sale on the dark net. They're selling our credit card numbers, social security numbers, 50 cents to $5, billions of records. So it's not a matter of when. Oh, it is a matter of when, rather, not if we will be attacked with those billions of records that they've stolen from us, right? So here's your special tip and takeaway for today. Make your password long and strong. You can hacker-proof your password by creating a passphrase. So just think of a sentence. Then you convert at least 2 of the letters in that sentence to a number or a symbol using the chart below. An example is where is King Julian becomes where is K1N9 Julian. That's just an example. So as you can see from the chart on the right, to hack the word diet soda, a cracker could do it instantly. They could crack that password in a moment's notice. But you add a couple of numbers, special characters, and put in a sentence. I like diet soda a lot, using the number 3 and a couple of special characters on the end, and it takes them literally a lifetime to hack or crack that particular password. So that's a great tip for you to hacker proof your password. You also want to be able to protect your devices. Create strong passwords, use a PIN on your phone, keep them secure, secure your phone, practice good home computer security by avoiding viruses, malicious software, ransomware. There's definitely tips in the CyberSAFE course that help you do that. Protecting your home network, making sure that your neighbor's not logging in and downloading pornographic material over your network. And most importantly, securing your Internet of Things devices. We call them IoT because they're devices that people are bringing into their homes that are connected to the internet, like Alexa, Echo, the Ring, and security cameras. These are being hacked at a phenomenal rate, and there are some tips and practices that you can put in place to protect yourself against those kinds of attacks. And finally, you want to be able to protect yourself and your family to stay safe on the internet, to protect your cloud services like, Google Drive, your Gmail, Apple iCloud. You want to be able to avoid phishing and social engineering attacks. They are getting so much more sophisticated now, you would not believe. Help you to use your email safely. And also, when you're out in the public, safely using Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. You want to know about the dangers of free public Wi-Fi and of walking around with your Bluetooth on and your Wi-Fi on. Not a good idea. And in the CyberSAFE course, you can learn why. And finally, tips to avoid social media threats and scams. I don't know if you've ever been contacted by someone on social media. They're pretending to be your friend, and then they'll ask you, oh, hey, have you heard about the new SSA stimulus or some other nonsense, right? And all they want you to do is text your information to this bogus phone number. So if you're aware of these, you can get your human firewall enacted and protect yourself. So this is the CyberSAFE course certificate. I'd like to see your name here saying that you've successfully completed the requirements to be recognized as CyberSAFE certified. what does that take? And what is CyberSAFE? Well, it's a 4-hour class. It includes a micro certification and a quiz. So you pass the quiz, you get the certification. There's a 100% pass rate for the quiz. My promise to you is that nobody will be left behind, that you will pass this quiz. You'll have your CyberSAFE certificate up on the wall with your name in it, showing that you are certified. You can start your CyberSAFE journey. Learn how to learn to master technology. This course is designed for digital immigrants, easy to understand, so you don't have to be a digital native, somebody who's really savvy with technology, to be able to take this course and pass it. It'll help you and your family stay safe online, your clients, your employees, even if you have other folks that you are thinking about being a consultant and you want to go out and help people to understand this, to secure their businesses, you'd be definitely qualified to undertake that journey. And finally, the CyberSAFE courses are held over Zoom, excuse me, on the last Friday of every month. It includes membership in the CyberSAFE online forum for any questions and answers that you might have. So you can think about it like I am in a team of cyber secure professionals who can help me stay cyber literate. And of course, it's discounted for attendees of today's class. So you have just, by staying to the end, made yourself eligible to get the big spring discount. And it's right here on the resources page. So CyberSAFE certification training course is at www.trainingdynamics.org. And you'll see CyberSAFE right there on the page. There's a discount code for the enrollment. Spring 40 offers you a 40% discount. This will not be for long, but 40% discount off of the course. This gives you $99. It'll be $249 is the retail price, but for you, $149. And here's the link to haveibeenpwned.com. And what you do is you go there, you enter your email address, you click the little button that says pwned, which means am I owned? And of course, if not, it'll say nothing found. But if it is, you'll see, like I saw here, that it says, oh no, pwned in 4 data breaches. And what they're telling me is that my email address was actually compromised in 4 different data breaches. And I'll give you a hint, one of them was Facebook. So you'll know right away to change your password. And if your password is your dog's name, you might want to change your dog's name. Just kidding. Just kidding. Change your password. It's a lot easier to do. Your dog wouldn't know if you changed his name. He wouldn't like it too much. So now it's time for some Q&A. And hopefully you have questions and I have answers. I want to thank the Training Dynamics Network for hosting and sponsoring the CyberSAFE certification classes. And of course, we are Certain Nexus authorized training partners, doing this training all over the nation. And if you have some questions that you don't get answered today, you can always log into my website for a live chat at www.mikelattimore.com. That's with 2 T's. And just hit the chat button. It'll pop up right on my little device here. I've got a Star Trek communicator and we'll instantly be chatting. So with that, I would like to share with you my immense gratitude for you taking time out of your day to become CyberSAFE literate. And I am offering to you my willingness to support you through your technology mastership. So with that, have a great day, all the best, and remember, healthy paranoia. It's not paranoia if they are out to get you, and they are out to get our information. So take care. Thanks for dropping by. See you soon. Bye for now.